It's the weekend, December 4th, 5th, and 6th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The sun is in Sag and the moon is in Leo. Wowie, banawi. And then we have Mars and Aries. We've got a grand trine. Look, sun in Sag, moon in Leo, Mars and Aries. Can I just speak to a grand trine in fire since I have one? First of all, if you don't feel this weekend energy, something's fishy because the sun's in Sag, the moon's in Leo. It's all about like dressing up, playing, getting outside. It's winter. It's time to put yourself out there and move some energy. Even if it means going for a walk in the dead of the morning when no one's around, even if it means putting on a fire and turning the music up, somehow we've got to move some chi. December 5th is Walt Disney's birthday. This is so Sag Leo. Do you know that he did not open up Walt Disneyland, better known as Disneyland, until he was early 60s? So I have this fantasy of Walt Disney sitting down with his mom, and he says to her, Mom, I have this idea. I'm going to have these cartoon figures that I've made up for years. We're going to put them in person. We're going to put them on one piece of property, and we're going to have people from all over the world flying in to see rides. And she was like, what'd you say? And when he went to open up Disney World, he took the key and he had gone almost bankrupt. If it didn't work, he had borrowed everything he could borrow in the name of a dream that ended up being very successful. So this is Sag Leo. Sagittarians dream. They have ideals. Leo has passion. There's a grand trine in fire. Part of us gets discouraged because we're living in a world with so much negativity. It's hard to have dreams right now. But then there's the creative factor. We're going to put little people dressed up in puppet outfits, and we're going to call them Mickey and Minnie, and we're going to have them dance around, and people are going to pay how much money to go there? Yes, that was a dream, and you can have a dream. So on this weekend, with double fire in the sky, with Walt Disney inspiring us, we have to all ask ourselves, do we play it small? Do we tone it down? Do we let this world, the negativity of this world, discolor us? Because if you're a Sag Leo or you have a baby being born today, this baby's going to come in loud, enthusiastic, a little bit pushy, a little bit dramatic, always talking in the mirror. So what? These are the people in life that give us inspiration. Too often we say to these kids, slow it down, tone it down, stop doing that. I've had mothers who've had fire children come to see me, and I'm like, listen, you got to put them in their room with the music and a microphone and say, sing as loud as you want, and you put the headset on, because they can't tone that down unless they're being squished. And when they're squished, there's side effects. They gain too much weight. They end up in depression. They become a little bit physical in the wrong times because all that energy has to be released. So I have a grand trine in fire, and I'm telling you, make sure you move energy during this weekend. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you, don't tell those big fat ego personality types that are fire to tone it down. Raise your voice and say, what do you really want to say to them? You've got to match them, be in the fire energy, and then they'll open and they'll melt. But if you keep criticizing them or toning them down or judging them, they just get louder.